from the Daily Dad. Well, I am always ready to check out some interesting looking Asian restaurants in the Rockville and surrounding areas. This one caught my eye as I was driving by. It's located in an industrial area that really doesn't give off any vibes that would boost my confidence that this would be anything else other than a lunch spot for the local industry, but I'm going to check it out anyway, and that means that you get to come along for the ride too. I'm curious and you're curious. On this episode, we're going to check out Noodle House on the Daily Dad. As I walk in, the interior does have some personality to it. I like the overall design elements. It's spacious, really like the murals you see on the wall. I even like the light fixtures. Some designer really put some thought into this scheme, which I appreciate. And if the food is good, it would be a place I would consider meeting friends or taking family, though a bit out of the way. Anyway, this is a full-service restaurant with a full menu. That is, there is table service with a server that will take your order. The menu offers several categories of Chinese-style dishes, including appetizers, dim sum, steamed dumplings and xiaolongbao, and including what I would think should be their strength, noodle dishes. Today is our first visit, and the server tells me that their most popular and best items are indeed from the noodle section, and that would be N4 through N7. So we're going to give those a try. Ooh, I also see xiaolongbao, and since I am always open to ordering this, let's get a tin of the shrimp and pork variety, and we'll keep our fingers crossed. So let's begin with the Szechuan beef noodle soup. As you know, there are lots of restaurants that serve noodles in soup here in the area, so this space is pretty competitive. And I would say here that this isn't really a memorable noodle soup. The broth is kind of one-dimensional, with just perhaps beef stock and some chili oil. The noodles are okay, the beef is okay, but it doesn't really stand out in my mind. Of course, your mileage will vary. Also, disappointing was the xiaolongbao. As you can see here, the chopsticks stick to it when I'm trying to separate them as I'm picking them up. And that means that the xiaolongbao is doughy, at least the exterior is doughy. There's also just a little bit amount of soup, and it doesn't really have that umami pop that a good xiaolongbao should have. So I'd also leave this alone as well. Darn it. On our first visit, I didn't find anything that I liked, but maybe I'll have better luck next time. A few days have passed since my first visit, and I'm going to give this place another chance. So I'm going to, again, order 2 dishes. They have a new menu that they just introduced, so let me get the curry beef soup and give that a try. And I like this one much better than the first soup that I had tried. It has a nice curry flavor. I liked the cellophane noodles. The beef was tender, but also had hints of the curry flavor. It doesn't come with any fillers like potatoes or carrots. It's a pretty good value for $8 and is the size that I definitely prefer if I want to be able to order a second item, so thumbs up on this one. But my sense of joy was short-lived once I tasted the second item. I got the siomai with fried rice. I don't even know what I was thinking, but this is pork fried sticky rice wrapped inside a dough wrapper. Never mind the fact that it was pretty bland. It is completely stupid to eat rice inside of dough. That's like seeing a xiaolongbao option with the stuffing being not pork, but mantou, which is plain steamed buns. For those that understand Chinese. And this is $8? Yikes. This needs to be removed from the menu. Does anyone even go to a noodle house to order rice anyway? Don't get this. Enough said. Undaunted and maybe a bit daft in the noggin, I came back one more time and I ordered just one thing. A Hail Mary of sorts to see if there was something that I could really sink my teeth into. Based on the server's recommendation, I ordered the Yibin spicy dry noodles with minced pork. Traditionally, it's poetically known as Yibin burning noodles. It is brothless, but that's actually okay since I haven't been really impressed with the broth-filled soups here, but there's a fascinating history that relates to this traditional Szechuan brothless dish, though that's for another time and place. Taste-wise, this dish has a lot going for it. It has that overriding sesame and peanutty taste, which puts the offering on the tad sweet side. There's a bit of crunch thanks to the peanuts and mustard greens, which adds an extra dimension of texture. You get some protein and umami with the minced pork, and it has a nice, complex spice profile, which makes me think that there was more effort put into creating this dish than any other I've tried. Actually, if you've ever watched a YouTube video on how to make Yibin burning noodles, you'll know that this is not an easy dish to make. Anyway, I very much like this dish. It's tasty, it's hefty, it's hard to find as well, so a ray of light within the menu. Still, after finally having something really good to say, is it too little too late? Certainly, I think that you will find some combination of items in order to conjure up a solid meal, and if the Yibin burning noodles are any indication, this place understands Szechuan cuisine, but the menu is a minefield of not very memorable items, so you're probably going to have to experiment a few times before finding that perfect combination for yourself to make this one of your go-to places. Hey, this is the Daily Dad, reminding you to try new things and to be happy.